Smreker. I am a Director of Community Engagement at Nielsen, and I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about your personal brand. When you work for kind of a full-time job, sometimes maybe even a part-time job, a lot of times you go through and you have to do your annual review. So this is kind of a lot like a report card where you get feedback on here's what you did a really good job on, here's where maybe you're struggling a little, just really constructive criticism to make you be more successful and contribute more to your team. I actually just did that with my boss. So I went in and I pulled 3 words that she used to describe me. So I'm going to describe those words. I'm going to go through those words and why they make me successful at my job. So the very first word is focused. I love to learn. I went to college for 13 years and got a whole bunch of degrees. So when I start a job, I kind of tend to go above and beyond finding out everything there is to know. So for example, when I started working with developers, I learned to code just because I thought it made me more useful, and it was how can I contribute more to the team. What I also found was because I took the time to learn all these things, a lot of times I could find answers for myself without having to go and wait for someone else. So I could kind of move things along a little bit quicker because I had that extra information that no one ever asked me to do. I just took upon myself, mostly because I found it really interesting, but it just made things go a lot more smoother because people didn't have to sit there and explain things to me as often as maybe for someone else. My next word is connected. One thing I found that I'm really good at is kind of figuring out who should know each other and who should meet. So maybe you have 2 people who are your friends that are both really into a specific, let's say Marvel movies. And so you go, oh my gosh, you 2 have to meet each other because you would get along so well because you both love the same thing. I love doing that. And so I, working with nonprofits, get to do that in my job. So for example, if there's, Think Big for Kids, and maybe I say, oh, there's this really cool internship group that I know about. I should introduce them to Think Big for Kids because when there's, high schoolers or college students, this might be something they're really interested in doing. And so that's a great connection. And then again, it's helping hopefully you guys, and then of course the people who are looking for internships as well. So I really love to do that in my job, is connect people together and just bring people together. The third word, which you may not be too surprised to hear, is enthusiastic. My old team used to call me their cheerleader, and I think things should be really celebrated. When people do something great, I'm really quick to tell them. I love just celebrating and encouraging anything good that happens. So my team actually, I used to tell them, why aren't you guys so excited? You did something wonderful. You should be so proud of yourselves. And they would always tell me that I was excited enough for all of them and they didn't need to celebrate too. So I think just really being excited about things, and when you're excited about things, you tend to get other people more excited about things. So a lot of times I need volunteers to help with some of these groups. And so if I'm excited and I can get them excited, then it's easier for me to find people to be involved. And they're more likely to stay involved with this group because they had a great time and they think it's really fun. So those are my 3, just 3 of my kind of personal brand. And hopefully that helps you guys start thinking about, not just what your personal brand will look like down the road, because obviously I use my personal brand in my daily life as well. So maybe you have some of the same. Maybe you say, none of those are me, but good luck finding them. Thank you.